Hi-ho, Tudor-minded people. It's Philadelphia Carrie for Tudor Time Machine. The word I share with you this week is Puckfist. Oh, ho, hum, how weary I am today. Last night I attended the theatre, and what a long and dreary, dull work I sat through. The play was by Master Shakespeare, but 'twas no delightful comedy with dancing and song. 'Twas no heroics. 'Twas 5 long acts about a puck-fist prince of some cold land who talked and debated and ruminated and dilly-dallied until I was quite out of patience. He was charged by his father's ghost to revenge his father's murder by his uncle. Oh, all well and good. But this milk-sop prince is no hero. He hemmed and hawed and philosophized himself into inaction. I call him a puckfist because he bragged about his resolution and bravery, but did nothing except insult his mother Gertrude for making a second marriage that solidified her place as queen and benefited the stability of her country. And this Hamlet jilted his once beloved Ophelia for some unknown reason and drove her to drown herself. I thought I would drown myself too if I had such a driveler for a lover. Hi-ho, I fell asleep as he was going on and on with some excuse about why he could not take a fine opportunity to kill his evil uncle, and when I woke up, he was wandering about the stage, dithering on about someone named Yorick, and the uncle was still in fine fettle. Then some players arrived to do a play within the play, and I fell asleep again. Oh, Puckfist Prince! At last it was all over, and all were dead, in despite of this Prince Hamlet's inaction. Dreary doings. And my once aimante, Richard Burbage, played this young Prince Hamlet. Oh, dear me, Burbage be over 40, and with the gut of a Falstaff, not of a pining Prince of Denmark. I do hope something less sleep-inducing will be the next offering by the Kingsman. I prefer a witty clown like Touchstone over a puck-fist prating prince of self-pity like this Hamlet.
Puckfist. How now, Tudor Files? What think you? If you're new here, I'm Gage.
I'm Jessica.
And we're here with Philadelphia Carrie for Tudor Word of the Week.
Don't miss a word and listen to Tudor Time Machine's Out Brief Candle podcast, in which I solve a bloody murder at the Globe Theatre. Listen on Spotify or your favorite streaming service while you are gadding about. And subscribe on YouTube. Give me a like.
Tudor Files are an amazing bunch. Every one of you has the brain power of Portia and the courage of Cleopatra. Philadelphia, can you give us the spelling of Puckfist, our word of the week?
It is spelled Puckfist.
And it means a braggart, a boaster. Philadelphia, I can't believe you actually had the incredible good fortune to see one of the first productions of William Shakespeare's Hamlet. And all you have to say is that Hamlet is a puckfist?
But 'tis so. He brags and boasts about what he will do, but he does nothing. Philadelphia, it might surprise you to learn that Hamlet is now considered one of the greatest plays ever written. Why laud a character who can do nothing? Hamlet is no hero.
Yes, he is. He is a hero of humanity. That is the point. He's a deep thinker, a philosophizer who ruminates about the unanswerable questions of existence.
Why ponder unanswerable questions? 'Tis a fool's errand, and if one does it, must I listen to it? Especially if one is a prince, one should not ponder the unanswerable questions. What does Hamlet gain by all this dithering? He dies and loses his kingdom. I call him a puckfist fool.
You don't think Hamlet is the greatest character Shakespeare ever wrote?
Oh, Pitikins, no. Give me a man of action, a Hotspur, a Mark Antony. His legs bestrid the ocean, his reared arm crested the world. His voice was propertied as all the tuned spheres, and that to friends. But when he meant to quail and shake the orb, he was as rattling thunder. What is this hemming-hawing Hamlet? Not rattling thunder, but a puff of wind, a fart. So you don't think William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet to commemorate his son Hamnet, who died? A lot of people in our day believe that, and actually they think it's a beautiful homage. I mean, we even have a best-selling book about it. Shakespeare writing Hamlet to commemorate his son who died so young, Hamnet.
And it's been made into a beautiful movie, and that movie is up for an Oscar.
Oh my goodness. How strange! And what a horrible idea that Master Shakespeare would commemorate his own son with the play Hamlet. The play is taken from a story in which the prince is named Hamlet. It was not Shakespeare's inspiration to call his prince by his son's name.
So you're saying it's just a coincidence that Shakespeare's son was named Hamnet?
I do believe the child was named for his godfather, Hamlet, never for this Danish prince. Oh dear, to commemorate one's only boy child in such a Puckfist, doer of nothing, a coward, a royal who loses his kingdom by his own negligence and cowardice? Could there be a worse son than this Hamlet? He's given a charge by his father's ghost, which he is afraid to do. He brings about his own mother's death. He murders a beloved courtier for no reason and drives a noble virgin to suicide? Oh, heavens! I would shudder to have such a son. Well, okay. Tudor Files, be not the Puckfist Hamlet. Be a person of action, a Mark Antony, a Hotspur. Add some Tudor sauce to your vocabulary with the Tudor word of the week. Listen in next time. Don't dither. Subscribe and give me a like.